Black Power, Black Power. This is Underground Warrior TV. I'm back at y'all. I'm black at y'all with another video. If this your first time, coming into my channel, please smash the like, share the video. Most of all, subscribe to the channel. Fam, I need like a little bit over 900 or 900 subscribers. Maybe like 900 subscribers. I think I need 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live on this particular platform. I want to do some live shows. So y'all help me out, man. Share this video. Make sure everybody subscribe to the channel. As I prepare to go on and bang on this beast, on this particular subject, you know what I'm saying? Mash them lights up, man. Come on, do that, man. I keep playing. Y'all know I'm coming with that hot shit right off the motherfucking stove. You feel me? Fresh off the motherfucking grill. I'm coming. Hot, burning up. Too hot for really YouTube. They might not even put this up because this shit gonna be so motherfucking hot tonight. Come on in here and get this nutritious for your brain cell. I'm gonna drop it on your mind and give you something to ponder on when I'm through. When I'm through dropping it, I always give y'all something to ponder on, something that you can get deep thought on. You feel me? There's a lot of shit on YouTube that get more likes and shares, get more views, you know what I'm saying? They got more subscribers, and ain't nobody coming like I'm coming. When you come too real, they hate you. They hate you straight out the gate. That's all I've been doing was keeping it real. That's all I do. And on this particular topic right here, I'm coming real. Arrest Carolyn Bryant. The king of black conscious, me, I am the king, King C of Black Conscious Network. I'm the only one telling everybody to unify. I don't come on here to bang on niggas all the time. It's easy to bang on your own kind. I come and bang on my own kind when it's fucking necessary. I bang on the boule, cause who they work for, huh? I bang on the boule. Who the fuck they work for? So I come when it's necessary to bury my enemies. The natural born enemy, the Cro-Magnon man, who's responsible for everything that we going through today. And it's a continuation of mass genocide against black people steady going on in this country. We don't have a hate crime bill to protect black people. Arrest Carolyn Bryant. Carolyn Bryant, arrest her right now. I don't give a fuck if she is 80. Y'all know that the people who lead the Emmett Till Legacy Foundation and their attorney was allowed to try to find new evidence in the lynching of the 1955 lynching of our brother Emmett Till. Mamie Mobley Till died trying to get justice for her son who was lynched on a vacation to Mississippi from Chicago in the August of 1955. Shout out to Deborah Watts, the cousin of the late Emmett Till, and her daughter Terry Watts, and Charles Reese, Betty Reese, and Tia Robinson, and their attorney, and Keith Bouchon, a young black man who wrote and filmed the documentary of the killing of the blood of Emmett Till. Without their research and their continual fight to get justice for our brother Emmett Till, I wouldn't know what I know today. And I'm shocked and appalled when I did this research and found out that it was more than Roy Bryant and J.W. Milam and Carolyn Bryant involved with the lynching of Emmett Till. They said it could have been a dozen people. And I was shocked somewhat to find out that 2 black men were involved with holding Emmett Till down so the race soldiers could kill Emmett Till. There was speculation that a black man stopped Emmett Till from jumping off the truck. It took a dozen, more than a dozen, I heard, to hold a 14-year-old down. The black men, I heard, through my investigation, were forced. If you understand 1955 in Mississippi, you could be lynched just for looking at a white person wrong in those times. You can disagree with a white person and you could be lynched on sight. So I'm not exonerating these black people that could have been involved with the murder of Emmett Till. I was just shocked that black people were involved and that may have been forced. They may have been forced. But you know what, y'all? This team consists of Emmett Till's cousins were allowed to go into Mississippi, LaFleur, Mississippi County, and look for further evidence against Carolyn Bryant and others who were involved with the murder of Emmett Till. There was an unsealed document found in a box in the basement of the county jail that once held the killers of Emmett Till in LaFleur County. They find a fucking arrest warrant for Carolyn Bryant for 1955 and the kidnapping and disappearance of our brother Emmett Till. This warrant was never served upon her. The FBI had information that there was a warrant for her arrest, but it was never served upon her. The sheriff at that time of the county didn't want to serve it to her because he felt that she had 2 kids and she shouldn't be served this warrant for murdering a nigga. Convict her. They found the warrant. Mississippi, do your job. There's no statute of limitations. There's no statute of limitations on murder. She should be expedited from North Carolina. She's in Raleigh, North Carolina. In fact, protesters are hunting Carolyn Bryant right now. She was ambushed, almost ambushed, at an old folks' home where she now resides as an 87-year-old woman. They put the old folks' home on lockdown. This happened in Carolina a couple days ago. In fact, so I get shots out and rest in peace now to the cousin of I gotta give props to the cousin of Emmett Till who testified and made countless of videos until he died in 2014. Yeah, man. I gotta give props to Simon Wright, 2017, who was president at the time Emmett Till was killed. He died in 2017. I got to give props to him. And that was really Mose Wright. Simeon Wright was his name, but everybody called him Mose. This was the great uncle of Emmett Till, who had courage to go to LaFleur County, Mississippi, and testify and stood up in the courtroom and pointed Bryant out and Jalen Milam as the people that came into his house, and snatched Emmett Till up and, subsequently murdering the young teen at 14 years old. How cowardly the South is. It took a dozen or more people to kill a 14-year-old. Just like George Zimmerman killing young Trayvon Martin, who was 13 years old, 14 years old. That particular incident with Emmett Till in the South caused a large migration of people from Mississippi into Chicago after black people noticed that black people's lives really didn't matter, not even the babies. They killed the babies. Carolyn Bryant, now Caroline Dunham, they own a supermarket or a grocery store in 1955, and subsequently the cousin of Emmett Till, they go into the store to buy bubble gum, and you're supposed to put the money on the counter, not in the white person's hand in the South. That rubbed her the wrong way. That Emmett Till put the money in her hand, and when she came out the store, they said he made a whistle sound at her. And that's a no-no. 1955. But I heard different stories that he had a speech impediment, that Emmett Till was born with polio, so when he got older, he spoke a little funny. His mother told him to whistle before he spoke. Curtis Jones was the cousin of Emmett Till. May he rest in peace. He made countless of videos before he passed about Emmett Till, how he was snatched out the bed next to him because they shared a room together. Cousins from Chicago. Mobley, Mosley Till, the mother of Emmett Till, may she rest in peace, rest her soul. She continued to fight until her death to bring justice to those who murdered her son. Because that all-white jury in 1955, they knew that these race soldiers killed Emmett Till and they let them go free. This is America's history. This is white racism in 1955 until right now, 2022. They're still killing brothers with the police. The police has picking up the mantle of the Ku Klux Klan because they are the Ku Klux Klan. They killing us right now. And we don't have a hate crime bill. They got an Emmett Till bill. And then it does not resonate as a hate crime bill for black people. It's real weak. You feel me? Protesters are hunting Carolyn Bryant Dunham, the white woman accused of ordering the lynch mob on a 15-year-old boy in 1555. She's been evading arrest warrant for his murder for over 60-something years. She lives in Carolina now. When them protesters stormed that building, asking her to turn herself in, they locked that motherfucking building down. This real talk, you can look this up. She ordered the murder. They murderized. They murdered that brother, man. They murderized him. When I say murderized him, it's not such the word, but they over-murdered him. You know what I'm saying? One interview, his mother speaks, Emmett Till's mother speaks, that when she observed the body of Emmett Till, that he had a bullet wound, that you can see the exit in his head. Out the other side, you can see daylight. You can look at one side of his head, and on the other side, you can see daylight out the other hole, where the bullet entered and exit. They cut his nose. They cut his ears off. They beat him to unrecognition, then shot him. They took a cotton gin fan and tied it to his neck with barbed wire. Mobley Till, the mother of Emmett Till, she left the casket open so the world could see how these devils, you know, how they kill us and what extent they'll go to. 1955 in Mississippi, white women walking on the sidewalk, niggas had to get off the sidewalk. 1955, you couldn't even have a verbal disagreement with a white folk. That was a no-no. Lock Carolyn Bryant up. Y'all lock Bill Cosby up on hearsay. Y'all say he been raping white women since the 1960s. And you try to tell that to me. Black people on social media making jokes about the 30-year sentence that R. Kelly got. They know this woman right here escaped justice, and this newly discovered evidence, this warrant that they found in the basement of a courthouse in Mississippi. Niggas know this shit, but ain't nobody banging on this shit. Ain't nobody speaking on this shit. You got motherfuckers talking about Malik Shabazz. I told you them feds boys, the Morris science motherfuckers, they talk religion. They ain't on the front line. They talk about Malik Shabazz. See, this what the kind of platforms you got that get recognition, and I don't get no recognition. They talking about Malik Shabazz, who just led a protest where they burst up into that senior's home where Carolyn Bryant is now staying in North Carolina. Look it up. Malik Shabazz, the Black Panther Party. But yet, you got Negroes set back, make videos and talk about these particular people. It's easy to find somebody to make a video about somebody that you don't like. If I don't like a particular person and you don't like that particular person, you can sit down and do a video and we can sit here and bash this particular person with all kind of lies. This is what kind of Negroes we got now. Because even though you're a Moorish American, even though you're Muslim, Hebrew, Israelite, you study the nation, you study the nation of gods and earth, you study Pan-African, but you're still opposing liberty for our people. You still mad. You still stuck on light skin, dark skin syndrome. You feel me? You still don't know how to treat the black woman. You still don't know how to get a black woman the knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, Carolyn Bryant is allowed to roam and live out the rest of her life. No, she's the main corporate. She's the foundation. She's the infancy She is the one responsible, knowing in 1955 that you could get any black man lynched, beaten to death. All you had to say is the black man looked at you wrong. Because there's a stigma that the black man is the most rapist individual up on this planet. And some black people believe this. But if you study history, the number one rapist is the white man. Study your history. Study your fucking history. The number one rapist is the white man. So don't try to put it on black culture. She is the main reason why the Teal family suffer to this day. She is the cause. She is the cause and a fucking effect. I told you every cause, there's a fucking effect. She is the cause why Emmett Till was killed so brutally. She is the one. Arrest this motherfucker. Arrest this cave woman today. Mississippi, do your job. If you could convict, if the United States of America could convict R. Kelly on hearsay without evidence, they say he had a sex ring. I don't mean to get off course, y'all. This is a similar to what's going on back in 1955 to now, 67 years, almost 70 years later, and this woman has never been brought to justice for being the cause and effect why Emmett Till was killed. They say R. Kelly used his money to I'm sorry, y'all. To manipulate his funds, laundering money through an enterprise. He used his money as a sexual enterprise. Where is the material possessions, the RICO Act? Where is the money that was seized? Where's the properties that he bought from the sex trafficking ring that supposedly R. Kelly had? Show us the evidence. Why his court proceeding? Why you Negroes keep banging on this brother and don't know what's going on? Why his court proceeding so secretly? We got to watch the OJ trial. We watching the Nipsey Hussle trial. You feel me? You just watched Johnny Depp's trial. You feel me? You watched the Jussie Smollett trial. You feel me? How come you can't get the Bill Cosby trial? How come we can't even watch the Bill Cosby trial? How come we can't get no clips? Huh? How come we can't get no clips? But you Negroes just be running off at the mouth because the white media is saying this and saying that. But we ain't got no clips of the R. Kelly trial. We ain't got no clips. They took him in the courtroom and fucked him in their own seance. You feel me? But you Negroes too dumb to see. You slow as fuck. But you making these videos talking about R. Kelly. How come we couldn't see the disposition of that fucking trial? You feel me? But you watched the Jussie Smollett trial. You feel me? The Johnny Depp trial. Hey, arrest Carolyn Bryant. I wouldn't give a fuck if she was 100 years old. The way they did Emmett Till was uncalled for, inhumane, caused heartache throughout their family. It's a ripple effect. When these Neanderthals, Icemen, kill black people for no reason at all, and then in which the manner they kill our people. And our people suffer, and we know that our people suffer in white supremacy, set back and watch. And don't want to bring their own kind of justice for the horrific crimes they commit across America. This justice system do not want to bring any white person to justice for doing something against black people since the beginning of time and time right now. That's why the police can kill us. And your government, I don't give a fuck. If you Negroes who vote for the government, believe in Joe Biden, believe in Democrat and Republicans, and all these motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about black people. And that's true fucking facts. I got data to back it up. I got the receipts to back it up. I got history that shows me that America don't give a fuck about black people. Arrest Carolyn Bryant. Arrest Carolyn Bryant. Underground Warrior TV, man. Mash up the likes, share the video. I'm gone. Arrest that hoe. Fuck that shit.